What happened when your desk neighbor kept giggling in a serious meeting? The quarterly budget meeting was the most important one of the year, and everyone sat around the long wooden table with serious faces while our boss, Mrs. Chun, went through the numbers on her laptop. But right next to me, Sarah started making these tiny giggling sounds that seemed to come from nowhere. At first I thought maybe she was clearing her throat or had something stuck. So I glanced over and saw her covering her mouth with her hand while her shoulders shook slightly, and I knew she was trying really hard not to laugh out loud during this very serious discussion about cost cuts and department changes. The giggling got worse when Mrs. Chun started talking about efficiency improvements because Sarah kept looking down at her phone under the table, and I could see she was looking at some funny video or meme that made her eyes water from holding back laughter, which made me start to feel nervous because everyone else was taking notes and nodding seriously. I tried to nudge her with my elbow to get her to stop, but that just made her giggle even more, and now I was starting to worry that Mrs. Chun would notice and we would both get in trouble for not paying attention to the important meeting. Things got really bad when Sarah's phone made a tiny sound from the video she was watching, and Mrs. Chun stopped talking mid-sentence and looked directly at our corner of the table with raised eyebrows, asking if everything was okay over here. Sarah's face turned bright red and she started giggling so hard that she had to excuse herself and run out of the conference room, leaving me sitting there alone while everyone stared at the empty chair next to me, and Mrs. Chun asked what that was all about. I had to explain that Sarah wasn't feeling well, which wasn't exactly a lie since she was clearly having some kind of giggling fit, and the meeting continued, but everyone kept glancing at me like I might start laughing too, making the rest of the hour feel like the longest meeting of my entire career.